Let's face it, more and more small businesses are tapping into the power of influencer marketing. Influencers have spent their time, energy, and resources curating an incredible community of like-minded visitors, followers, viewers, customers, and you can tap into those audiences. Of course, influencers are always looking for opportunities to open their audience up to other brands and build those partnerships. So this is how we as small businesses grab the attention of those influencers and actually start using them for our own benefit. But step one is to get the influencers' attention. So we're going to start by talking about the easy way to do that. Then I'll show you the techie way to do it. And of course, I'm going to show you the old school way to do it. So if that interests you today, if you want to build up your small business's visibility online using influencer marketing, then stay tuned. So the easiest way to grab an influencer's attention is to feed into their community. Make sure that you are following their accounts first and foremost. Make sure you're on their email list so you're up to date on the things that are happening in their world and in their community. Make sure you're following their social accounts, you're engaging with their comments, you're commenting and posting and serving value in their communities. This is how you start to grab their attention. I did this as well with some different influencers in different markets, and I started by spending a couple months just serving value in their communities. Now, this was easy because their communities were full of great people and great content, and it's actually a rather simple process. It just takes a little bit of time and a little bit of heart because you have to be genuine in the way that you're engaging. You can't be slimy in the way that you're approaching other people because you're not approaching people. You are just there to hang out and have fun and serve value. But making sure that you're doing that in a way that's complimenting and raising up that influencer is really, really important. Another way you can do this, or in complement to that way, is to shout them out on all your socials. Share why you enjoy following them. Why are they valuable? They should connect back to your core audience because, well, there's no point in partnering with an influencer who has a completely different community who isn't going to be serving value to your core audience. So clearly we're going to have connections and we're going to have synergy in that sense. So lean into that and shout them out from your profiles as well. Then they're going to start seeing your name popping up in their mentions, in their likes, in their comments, in their DMs, and so on. And when you go in for that initial approach, you won't be a stranger because they'll be familiar with you and your brand and your social followings. You want to grab our attention because you want to become a visibility hacker yourself? Well, it's super simple. Just hit the subscribe button, ring that bell, and also why don't you introduce yourself in the comments? We'd love to hear from you. Welcome! Now, a techie way to grab people or grab influencers' attention is best exemplified by my girl Catherine Jones. Now, before she was super funnel hacking live famous, before she was speaking on stages with thousands of people and she was building her brand from the hustle, from the ground up, the way that she approached influencers was first she identified who she needed to hang out with, who she needed to speak to, who were those influencers she needed to approach. And she identified that based on what we were talking about before, making sure you're complimentary, making sure that you can serve their audience and they can serve your audience as well. And then she went in for the approach. So what she did, well, she's a big techie, so she built a really funny funnel. And I'll actually pop it up over here so you guys can check it out. It's actually really amusing, and I thought it was great. So what she did was she approached Russell Brunson and asked him to be part of a launch event that she was having. And all she did was build this funny funnel that actually... why don't I just walk you through it? So insert a clip of me walking you guys through that funny funnel.
Hey visibility hackers, welcome to the inside of my computer. And so check out, this is the funnel above me, behind me, all around me. So let's walk through it. We have a message for the funnel king himself, a message for Russell, and you can see that everything on this page is branded really, really well and in quite a humorous way to Russell. We have these floating Russell heads in the background. We have this funny graphic that's going on right here, where we have Catherine on the phone and then this dotted line, and as I scroll this above my head, you'll see that it's Russell on the other side of the phone there. She's laid out very simply how to get in contact with her, and she's used the same sales funnel process, but simply as a targeted attack. See, funnels are great because they work really well at selling one-to-many, but this one is specifically designed to sell one-to-one, which I love. And it's humorous, it's funny, she's got all these great GIFs and graphics involved that are hilarious. She proves herself. She has a lot of that authority building and social proof and whatnot. Again, talking about the value that she's going to be providing for his audience, as well as what other people are saying and how she can bring hype and excitement to what she's putting out there into the world. It makes it really simple at the very end. Simple call to action is, heck yeah, your company plus her company equals hot money. That's super cool. And again, repeating that call to action at the very, very bottom. So pretty cool. So let's jump out of this box here.
If you have ever seen a really funny way of grabbing an influencer's attention, then definitely shout it out in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys have found. Always at the end, I show you my favorite ways to do things. Well, my favorite way to grab people's attention is to send them lumpy mail. I know myself, when I open the mailbox, I'm expecting just bills, right? Bills and flyers, and all of bills and flyers are flat and they're about the same size envelopes, and so you can scan through them quickly. But the second you get a package in the mail, the second you get something that isn't just going to fit nicely in that pile of paperwork, grabs a different part of your attention. It actually sends different things, different signals around in our brain because it's breaking the pattern that we're used to. And it also, those of us who like neat and orderly piles of things, lumpy mail doesn't sit nicely in that pile, so our brains will make us want to open them. And that is going to start the wheels rolling in whoever you send this package to. It's going to start the wheels rolling in their brains of, what is this? That curiosity hook is there right from the get-go. So why not work on grabbing the attention of the influencers in your sphere by sending them some lumpy mail? Super easy. I also have way more ways to grab influencers' attention, but those are hanging out in the Visibility Hackers group, and you are welcome to them absolutely free. So just head over to visibilityhacking.com, click the button that says Become a Visibility Hacker, and it'll pop you on over into the group. Tons of great resources in there for you. Cannot wait to see you there. As per usual, my friends, remember to check out one of these videos. I love you from the bottom of my heart. Be excellent to each other and go find your people, because they're waiting for you.